And Lisa just mentioned, Dr. Maston mentioned the HIPAA Act. This is a privacy act that physicians are required to follow. It's a legal issue. We go to prison if we don't behave, we don't follow this regulation. And it's so stringent, we can't even talk. If Lisa and I were sharing a case, we could not discuss it out in the hall here. We have to go in a closet or something, where we often do in this show. We have our private conversations.
But that doesn't sound good.
It's criminal. It's criminal what this boyfriend did.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Renee.
So this is just leading to the question that what exactly is the hospital doing? And come to find out that she's only suing them for $25,000.
No, that was corrected. That was the minimum. They said, yeah,
okay.
but I saw that too, and then it was actually corrected that it would be more than $25,000.
I actually have the attorney on the phone. It's Mike Allen. He's the attorney for the victim. Now, Mike, after your client's records, let's settle that issue. Is it $25,000 suit and the rest is criminal action, or what's going to happen here?
Hi, Dr. Drew. In Ohio, we have tort reform, which means that we're only allowed to allege in a complaint that the amount of damages exceeds $25,000. So, trust me, we're suing for in excess of $25,000.
Now, my question is this, and this is a little bit challenging, but what was your client's plan? And she has no obligation to tell us this, but I'm wondering what her plan was in terms of telling potential contacts she may. Well, let me ask, before I ask you that, Lisa, what would the protocol have been on her behalf, on her own reconnaissance, to tell potential contacts she may have had when she has an STD? What was her obligation?
She should go and tell any person that she'd had any sexual contact with at all. But again, she might be the recipient of it, and she starts that chain with that communication to find out where this started, to find out who needs to be treated, if her partner needs to be treated. But again, this is confidential information.
And Lisa, wouldn't people now, people seeing this story, I would imagine, would look at this and go, oh my God, I'm not going to tell anybody, because he or she may put it out on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's why you want to keep this. That's why the patients need to feel comfortable that we take, as physicians, the highest care with trying to keep all of their information, whether it's STDs or any of their information, private, so that they can get the best health care. And so this is huge. That's why it's a criminal act. It's
Kirsten,
awful.
go ahead.
Yeah, and it's a huge reminder that when people respond or post things on social media, that it has actual consequences in real life.
Yes.
It's not like you can just sign in and call someone a hoe or a slut.
You.
Like, I'm gonna start a Facebook group called Team No Scrubs. Okay, like I don't get, it's so frustrating that women get pegged with these derogatory terms, and men who sleep around are called, they're great.
That's
they're players.
That's a bigger topic. That's for bigger for another day.
It's just completely ridiculous,
right, though.
and people need to be smart on social media.
Mike, let me go back to you and ask the question. If she were to say, let's say she now still has more people she needs to notify that she may have had a contact, how is she supposed to do that with fear of this all going out on social media or being identified as the person that is now outed on social media? What is she going to do?
Let me tell you, Dr. Drew, this has affected her in so many ways. She doesn't want to go out. She doesn't want to socialize. She's been ostracized with the people she socializes with, and she's basically become a recluse in front of this. She's a good person, and she would do, and I heard you talking before with your panel about what her obligations are to notify people, and she would do that, but she just does not go out or socialize at all anymore, because the most private of private information was put out on the social media about her, and the University of Cincinnati Medical Center is responsible for that, and we plan on holding their feet to the fire.
I have no doubt that they know the degree of their responsibility. I mean, you can't practice medicine, be in the medical field today, and not understand the gravity of the privacy of medical records.